our first really cold day. It's been about 7 degrees Celsius, which is like 44, but without much sun and just really cold. But the best news is that we got glass for our windows. So right now I'm helping Anish to put it in, and we're finally going to have a warm room in our house. Upstairs is really warm, but because of these big gaping holes in our living room, we have been very, very cold. So we are putting in the glass right now, and I need to go help him right now. Today is even colder and foggier than yesterday. I'm so glad we have our downstairs glass put in. Now I believe winter has really come. We are so happy for these windows in this cold weather. But so here we are, kind of near our house. We just went out for something, but here we can see a crocodile. You can see it lying there on the bank. This is their chariots. Where are you all going? To Nagmata on your chariots? Really? Where do you live?
I want to put your bunny in your pocket. Also, Didi has in her tummy.
And today is Christmas decoration day. We have just this little tiny tree. Not really much in the way of decorations, but hey, we'll manage. Here is the full extent of our Christmas decorating this year. Let's hope we do something a little bit more exciting next year.
What else did you make it?
You're wearing Didi's shirt that she made. So here's for the plant update. We have our beans, and they're getting along pretty well. We just weeded it recently. We have carrots in here. We need to start weeding this. So here's our little carrots growing here. Here's our squash. Our squash is looking very good. Nice and big. Our cauliflower is growing, but very, very slowly. So we have some cabbage and cauliflower in this line. So we were expecting to have slow growth because this soil is actually new soil that we had just dumped on top of the old topsoil. So the first year we're just gonna have to keep dumping on a lot of organic fertilizer, cow dung, that sort of thing. But probably our growth this year is gonna be a lot slower and hopefully next year we'll have better growth. There's an advantage for us also because the previous topsoil was filled with a lot of chemicals. So we kind of pushed that down, put a new layer on top, and we're gonna have to just keep fertilizing it until, and then hopefully next year we'll have a little bit better growth. So here we have another line of cauliflower. This is also, it's growing, it's fine, but it's just growing very slowly. And more cabbage cauliflower type in this line. Got some purple cabbage here, red cabbage, whatever you call it. It's coming along all right. We planted some, this is a nursery over here, godwobi and some other stuff. And we have strawberries here. So these strawberries have taken all right. We just got a few this year, planning to use the seeds to plant a whole lot more. Strawberries are interesting because they take forever to grow. So this plant, we bought it big just because we moved, so we didn't have time to plant seeds. In Dehradun, we had planted from seeds. It takes, to make it come about this big, it takes about 8 to 10 months. So basically, strawberries, you plant the seeds immediately after the season of strawberries, or about the same time as the strawberry season, which is here, it's April. You plant the seeds, and then it takes a whole year for the fruit to come. So it's interesting. I mean, it takes like months for it to just get, you know, this big. So here we have our strawberries, hoping to kind of grow our strawberry production more because we all like strawberries. So yeah, and we have still more space for growing. This space is all here ready to plant more. Some will come from our nursery, and a lot of tomatoes also we're planning to do. So we also have some tomatoes in here. So there's our tomatoes coming. So we got a few cherry tomatoes, not too many. A few in here. Our garlic is growing nice and big, and you can see it's getting big, looking good. And you can really see a difference in the growth of the vegetables on this side, because on this side we did not dump any dirt. So this is all soil from last year, so it still has a bit of chemical, even though we've mostly used organic. But it takes about 3 years to completely convert over to organic. So there's still a lot of the chemical fertilizer left in the soil, and you can see a difference. Like, all these plants are growing so nicely. Yeah, so our other patch, hopefully we'll get up to this level soon, and all organic, so that's good. I'm not planning to go to the field right now because it's too wet and I just don't want to go. So it's all growing nicely. Our wheat is growing nicely. We have potatoes over there and a little bit of dal. Yeah, so it's all coming very nicely.